Justin Gaethje responds to Arman Tsarukyan offering to fly out and help him prepare for Paddy Pimblett.
Justin, if you need the help, let me know. I'll fly to you and help you.
Really?
I mean, I want him to win, you know, that bullshit guy, I hate him.
In an interview with Submission Radio, Gaethje responded saying, from my perspective, that was more of him trying to go against Paddy rather than help me. I'm not going to go and start making drastic changes in my training camps when it comes to getting ready for these fights. I trust the team that I have. I will bring in training partners, but ultimately I'm not going to bring in guys that I'm possibly going to fight in the future. He would be a great training partner, but ultimately I might have to fight him one day. So I think that would be not smart. Jamahal Hill and Jan Blachowicz want to fight each other. Jan posted this on X. He said, as soon as you're healthy, I'm ready. Let's do it. At Jamahal Hill. Jamahal responded saying, say no more, see you in the octagon. Here's what Jamahal had to say on his YouTube channel.
But Jan Blachowicz, I heard some things, right? Coming, jumping back in your countrymen, right? Now, a fight with Jan Blachowicz, would love it. Absolutely love it. Come back 100%, former champ versus former champ. Go ahead and extinguish that Polish power and go ahead and send him off into the sunset. I would love that.
Waldo Cortes-Acosta is preparing for his matchup with Derrick Lewis by training with an eye patch on. For those who may have missed it, Derrick had this to say at the 2026 seasonal press conference.
Oh, all that. If I feel like I'm poke him in the eye, hit him in the nuts, anything to get that win. So you gotta train for all that.
Dennis for little Lewis, se wanna como ya.
Earlier this week, Joaquin, Buckley, and Shavkat Rakhmonov went back and forth on social media. Buckley posted a video to his Instagram calling for a fight with Shavkat next, and Shavkat left a comment saying, "Black boy, you get beat up." Today, Buckley followed up by posting another video addressing Shavkat. Here's what he had to say.
He had an opportunity, and he's gonna have to work his way back. I don't give a what the number says. He's gotta work his way back to that title shot.
You can't fake this hard work. You can't fake this realness. This whole time, since I've been in the UFC, man, since 2020, I've been grinding on my own. I've been figuring it out. I've been writing out the blueprint. A lot of people didn't believe it when they seen it, but I knew this was destined. I knew this was gonna come into fruition because I believed in God. God is my substance. God that gave me everything, and he provided me with everything. All these other dudes, man, they get everything around them given to them. I had to take everything that I had to build for, brick by brick, straight from the dirt, straight from the mud. That's why these boys not gonna beat me. They don't care about that Usman fight. That man had to hold me down. But don't nobody want to fight with me toe to toe. And Shavkat, I heard you chirping, I heard you talking about black boy. I'ma show you that then, boy. I'ma show you where the we come from. How long that we been struggling, how long we been deprived, but how long we still get up every single time we get knocked down and we run over. I'ma you up and anybody else that want it. See, Shavkat, if you don't sign the mother, somebody else gonna die. And I promise you that, dog. I'm burying everybody in the UFC and I ain't playing.
Shavkat responded to Buckley once again via X. He wrote, "You are delusional. I'd rather fight the guy who just whooped you than waste time on you, kid. You can be my third option, big mouth." Joaquin Buckley also had a message for Khamzat Chimaev. He posted this video to his Instagram reacting to Khamzat's recent pad work footage.
Man, all that striking you doing right there, man, just to shoot in the first 5 seconds of the fight is crazy work. So look, Khamzat, this is what I'm gonna do for you. If you're able to stay on your feet for one round, just on your feet, and not use your wrestling, I'll give you $50,000. Oh, you heard me right, $50,000. And in your country, rubles, what's that, about 3 million? So you know that's good money for y'all. And guess what, Nasruddin, if you're able to match that, that means that's 100,000. So Khamzat, take that money or still show that you were pumped by using that wrestling, man, in the first 5 seconds. Matter of fact, I'm at the 18 right now, man. I'm going to pull out some money. Matter of fact, I got to get another fight. But when I get one, I'm going to get it.
Alexandre Pantoja is already back in the gym training, despite the brutal elbow injury he suffered at UFC 323, where he lost the flyweight title to Joshua Van. Joshua Van responds to the backlash he's received for celebrating after Alexandre Pantoja injured his elbow.
Some people are saying, Josh, that you shouldn't have celebrated the win as much. How do you feel about that criticism, and what do you think was appropriate in the moment?
Well, at first, I was just celebrating the win, right, of me getting the belt. And when I look back to Pantoja, he was still, hurting and things like that. So I walk up to him and I said, hey, man, I'm sorry. Like, the fight went this way. But then at the same time, I was happy with me fulfilling my dreams and things like that. So it was like a mixed feeling. But, I do want to run it back with him.
Alexander Volkanovski wants to pursue a second world title, but acknowledges that he's not in a position to call for it just yet. Volk said, I'd love to rematch and get them wins back, like Islam Makhachev or Ilia Topuria, but I'm pretty real with it. I understand I can't just call for a champ fight right now. I know I've got work to do in my division. Being a champion is a responsibility, and I take that seriously. I know I've got guys in my division and I don't want to hold up the division. So I'm going to go do what I need to do, and then you never know. Maybe after what I've said I plan on doing in Sydney February 1st, go do that, and then maybe have the turnaround, and then get another victory over an undefeated guy. Maybe I think that's fair enough to be calling for maybe a champ fight then. Volk also spoke on the rumors of him retiring after his upcoming fight with Diego Lopez. He continued, I'm seeing that everywhere as well. I don't know where that came from. No, it hasn't been planned to be my last fight, so you don't need to really worry about that. I think you're just going to take it as it goes from here on, but there's definitely no plans of that. My plans are going out there, not taking too much damage, really setting a statement, and being really impressive in there and maybe get a quick turnaround. Then we'll see what happens from there. You've got a couple of other guys like Movsar Evloev and Lerone Murphy. They're undefeated. For the legacy, they look like they might be pretty good as well. Khabib Nurmagomedov mocked Conor McGregor after ESPN MMA posted new footage of Conor showing Mike Tyson some boxing techniques.
Low to the body. You see Canelo, you see Joshua do it. They go low to the body and go high. You see that shot? Boom, boom. So I was doing this, right? Like you, the boxing way is, a lot of people do this in boxing. They step forward, yeah? You jumped in. So then you jumped in and then you're here. You're right here. So I'm just doing the simple drill.
Khabib left a comment on that video. He wrote, "Show me how to wrestle," and it has over 10,000 likes. Islam Makhachev doesn't understand why the UFC didn't give Arman Tsarukyan a title shot, and instead booking Paddy Pimblett versus Justin Gaethje for the interim lightweight title. Speaking to Red Corner MMA, Islam said about the Gaethje fight, "The organization may not like it, but they make more fights that I don't understand. Of course, I think Arman should have gotten the title shot. Let's be honest. Arman is not going to fight anytime soon. It's Pimblett versus Gaethje. Whoever wins, he gets a shot at Topuria, meaning one more year of layoff for Arman. It's tough, although I've had the same period in my career. I had 10 fights before getting the title shot. I mean a 10-fight winning streak. So Arman should probably wait a bit and be patient." Cody Garbrandt attempted a skateboard trick in front of his son, and it didn't go quite as planned. Belal Muhammad had high praise for Merab and his toughness in the fight with Petr Yan, despite the fact that he lost. Belal also gave his take on Merab's corner, telling him they thought he was winning the fight.
He was getting pieced up. He had got hit with a couple body shots. His recovery is wild. How he's able to recover off those shots. Real fighters know when you get hit in the liver, clean shot. 90% of you guys drop to a knee, folds. He was making noises, but he was still standing. He had no quitting. He was going all the way to the end. His corner was a little bit weird. When they were telling him that we think you're winning 2-0, 3-0, and then even in the 5th round, they said Petr Yan's supposed to come out hard. I think it should have been Merab coming out hard, but Aljo came out saying that he admitted the same thing where he didn't know what he was watching. Could have been 2-2 or 3-2. He didn't see 4-1. I didn't see 4-1. I definitely thought Petr Yan was winning.
Daniel Cormier thinks Arman Tsarukyan deserves to be fighting for the lightweight title, despite Dana White recently saying that Arman needs to work his way back up.
He's going to have to work his way back. I don't give a shit what the number says. He's going to have to work his way back.
He deserves a title fight. He deserves a title fight. His style is a nightmare for every guy that's right now hanging around the belt. But if he doesn't get moving, there's going to be an interim champion in January. The champion is going to be back sometimes next year. The BMF title is on the line. Max Holloway defends that thing again. Now he is a viable challenge for the lightweight championship. Arman Tsarukyan, by doing those things, haven't gotten closer to a title fight. I would say he's either exactly where he started, and if we get through January, I don't know if he's going to be further away than he was. I think it's crazy. I think it's crazy. I think this guy's number one contender. He should get an opportunity.
Henry Cejudo has apologized to Khamzat Chimaev. The two had beef a while back. It started when Paulo Costa appeared on Henry's podcast with the Schmo and put Khamzat's hat down his pants.
Khamzat Chimaev, when we did this last time, Triple C, he left his hat here. Oh my gosh.
For him?
No, it's from his cousin. It's from his cousin, Paulo.
Oh God. Oh my God.
Khamzat was obviously not happy about this and has had animosity toward Henry ever since. The two got into a little altercation afterwards at the Olympics in Paris in 2024. While they were trying to get tickets, they ran into each other and Khamzat called Henry a rat piece of shit. In an interview with Red Corner MMA this week, Henry said, "Yeah, I'd like to apologize to Khamzat. I don't want to fight with him. For that reason that you mentioned. The fact that he knows the Satiev brothers. I'd like to apologize to him because that whole thing that happened with the hat, I get it. I'm in the content business, so to me, I'm always trying to get a reaction from people. If I could say something to Khamzat, I'm sorry, bro. You're a legend. You paid the oaths to the guys that I looked up to. I don't want to fight with you, bro. This is a sincere apology to you. I'm apologizing to a lot of people, especially since I'm done fighting, but I would like to make it right with him. Hopefully we can shake hands, and hopefully he can forgive me as a Christian and him being Muslim." Michael Morales may have leaked that he's fighting Jack Della Maddalena on June 14th, which is the scheduled date of the White House card. In a recent interview, Morales said, "My next opponent could be Jack Della Maddalena. Maybe it will be him. We're waiting for that. They just told me that fight could happen, possibly on June 14th or around June. So it's just about preparing for the fight and always being ready." At the moment, there are no official fights for the White House card. Donald Trump recently stated there would be 8 to 9 championship fights. What do you guys think if the UFC books Morales versus JDM for the White House? Post your thoughts in the comments. And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one's from Mekmana Man. It says both Nate Diaz and Paddy Pimblett need subtitles. The second one's from Rocker2480. It says Nate has hit that retired Chuck Liddell level of bag work. And the final one's from Michael S. It says if Diaz is putting money on Jake to beat Joshua, you just know the fight is fixed. There's no way Joshua loses that fight. Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.